Hello, I'm back with a couple of updates again. It's been probably about 2 months since I moved into this place. I have a room tour for you. Note, I filmed this not long after I moved in and organized all of my stuff. It's a bit old. Another update, I got a snake bite, which is something that I've wanted since I was 14. That was 12 years ago. I finally did it after a lot of weighing pros and cons. I decided that now that I have a car, an apartment, and a stable job, I can get a piercing because I work at a factory and they don't care about what you look like, though I did want to look presentable enough to get the job in the first place. I kind of forgot that I was waiting for that reason, and now I did it, so there you go, that's why, and now I have them, and it's only been 2 weeks almost, and they're not healed yet, and they're kind of puffy and red, and it's not as bad as it was when I first got it because, my god, was my lip big. So if you're wondering why I look so different, I don't look that different. If you're wondering why I have a snake bite now and not then, that would be why. Also, there was zero intro, and here's my intro to it. So without further ado, here is my room tour video. Alright, check it out! We'll do a quick little around the room kind of theme thing. Here's another plant. There's my phone. There's the moon. My sister got me this canvas of a Siamese cat and a bee because I love both so much. And here is a picture that Jazz took of my favorite cat that I've ever had, Sarabi. No offense, Pizza, but I had her for 21 years. And I was 22, so, you know, that's like my whole life, basically. We'll get that bond. I promise you. Bitch. I got this from a convention. I thought it was really cool because of the artwork on Link. Look at how evil he looks. Oh my god, that's so cool. Also, the moon. He's in shackles. This is such well-made art. I love it so much. I don't know if you can see that. And I have my Homestuck painting down here because I don't have the wall space. I don't know where I want to put that. It doesn't have a bottom to the frame. Here, I got this when I ordered Gorilla's tickets for the 2010 Plastic Beach concert. This is number 1682 out of 2500 that were even printed. Handwritten. By who? I don't know. Mystery. Here's my Skyrim thing. Here is this cool little lamp that I used to have hanging from the ceiling at the house I grew up in. My aunt gave this to me. Kind of like an oriental style thing. This is a really cool Rurouni Kenshin painting. I want to say Chinese style Rurouni Kenshin. This looks like Chinese. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, please. The kanji is always hard for me to distinguish, but Chinese has like a very distinct boxy kind of look to it. Call me out if I'm wrong. So anyway, I really like this one. His eyes are kind of like glowy looking. It's a great anime. It's kind of old. Here's Skyrim map. Here's this cool cathedral painting that I have. Oh god, I love this one too. I am such a fan of Eyeshine, glowy spooky eyes. So dang cool. Like the way he's holding his gun like some badass. But he is, because look, he also even has Wolfwood's the Punisher on his shoulder. I love this picture. And look, they even threw in this really poorly drawn Kudo nickel. Like, it's awesome. Here's the artist. Can't read that. Don't know who that is. But there they are. Oh god, I love that one so much. My dad etched this when he was in high school. Back in the day, when you etched things, he made this. It's a kid who's hunting. He named it First Hunt. He only made 4 from this etch because you can only make so many with etches. He also made this in his art metals class when he was in high school. It's a choker. It looks very 70s if you wear it. Here's a little pot that I made in my clay and pottery class in high school that I put my Chinese brushes in, and I am pretty sure that that says life. Here's this little guy I've had for a very long time. His name is Jimmy. I have this nifty little bee in a jar with a flower that is actually a real bee. My mom's husband made it, I think, and gave it to me as a gift. I got this when I think I ordered that alone, or it came with a VIP Gorilla's ticket. A bunch of paintbrushes. My dad got me this. Here's a lava lamp that Lane gave me quite a long time ago. Here's an awful picture of me and my dad when we were at the cottage. Oh my god. Here's Randy. He's a petrified fruit bat in a Piggly Wiggly bag. I've had him for 14 years. In the bag, it discloses too many French breads at the price 16 cents. But don't be confused because it's actually a petrified fruit bat that my neighbor Gary gave me. He found it in his storage unit at his cottage after the winter. It had been petrified. Poor guy. So I keep him because he needs a friend. Cowboy Bebop that I put over my window because I literally don't have wall space for it. My grandpa painted these. Artists run in my family. I like this one so much. It looks almost like a supernova. It's so cool. And then there's this one. This is kind of like a solar flare or something. I really like it a lot. When he passed away, I thought it was really cool that he gave these to me because I had my eye on them. Like when I first saw him in his place, I was like, wow, these are so cool. Like, how did you do these? And we had a conversation about the like psychedelic kind of theme that these have and like the cool way that he painted using salt and other chemicals, because when artists use chemistry in their paintings, I just think it's so dang cool. Here are some bees. This one's name is Potato because it's like kind of potato shaped. It's so dang cute. And that's Noodle Boy, who I had between 2007 and 2000, well, and now I made him. He has the original one inside. I sewed it inside because the colors got so faded because it got so dirty that I bleached it and then all the colors went away. But I kind of like that gross kind of like blue and pink whatever design that is, so I gave him a new heart. His other one was black and red. Shock! I got this from someone I dated in high school when he went to Japan. Here are my Gorillaz vinyls for Humans and my favorite album, Gorillaz, self-titled. And this is a painting that I got from the same guy that I got this from. It's The Low End Theory by Tribe Called Quest, which is one of their albums. Very good. My favorite is Midnight Marauders. Hiding in the back. I'm so sorry, but I have to show you this. God, it's so ugly. Oh my god. I made this when I was in my clay and pottery class in high school. It's Murdoch Nichols, obviously. But I like shaped it. So his teeth, you can see inside of him, which is red, and like this glossy wet texture. His hair kind of leaked into his eyeballs. I guess he used too much black. Whatever. It's so creepy. My favorite thing is that his hat is actually a lid, but the shape of it didn't work out very well, so it doesn't stay on. This stupid handle, like straight up a handle. Inside his head. This is maybe kind of creepy. I'm gonna say it anyway. I wadded up a bunch of my cat Sarabi's hair, and I used to like wad it up into a ball because I was like, cats lose hair so much, so I would like roll it into a ball. I just kept adding to it all the time. Until it got this big. Oh, I made this in 2008. I just saw the underside. Here it is. Here's her hairball, literally, that I rolled into a ball. It stays in here because I don't know why. I just like it in there. I don't have a good reason for that. D2, who's 2D, except pupils, so he's looking kind of evil. And this is a little knife that I made for a noodle cosplay, and I was gonna wear as a necklace. It's just wood. It's really cheap and thin. But I never did because this little part that was supposed to hold the thread broke and I gave up on it. Like all that hard work, I just gave up on it. This is Heiwa. He's a Buddhist monk. I got him from Ray. Here's my little bamboo that I like to keep in front of the creepy Murdoch pothead that I got from my coworker. Here we have this cool little thing that I made in my art metals class that actually won, what is this? That actually won first place for my high school juried spring art exhibit that I had it showing in. It's supposed to be some emo little bleeding eye with some sweet eyeliner into an ink well with a knife and a paintbrush, because that's what all artists really think about. Here's this cool agate, I think? I don't know. Here's a cool rock that lights up. Here's a salt lamp that lights up that I got from my sister. And then some other little trinkets. My mom made this pot when she was in her clay and pottery class in high school. 576. Okay, so this next section of my shelves is a little bit embarrassing, but I really like the things up here a lot for different reasons. So I'm gonna show you that now and narrate why. Firstly, here's an awesome picture of most of Jichikachink. Lane is not in the picture. There are 3 of those. I have one, Sarah has one, and Aki has one. In here, we have my favorite thing. Oh, please focus. Please. Please. There we go. He was just kind of far away. Here's this really hilarious action figure of Vash from the Badlands Rumble movie. That's recent. I can't believe they came out with a movie. It like blew my mind. I was so excited. Same voice actor for Vash. They did not have the same voice actor for Wolfwood, and I was super disappointed about that. Here is a magazine that they talk about it that also has the same picture of Vash on it. Here's this cool picture that I have of Vash that Johnny Young Bosch signed and wrote Love and Peace on, and here's him on the back. He does some cool stuff, like solo stuff, other than voice acting. I have this lovely skeleton hugging this lady. Oh, this is so legit, like she's totally digging it. And here's some spooky hooded figure who just hangs out here. I accidentally dropped him once when I was fumbling around in the dark, and I broke his butt. Here's Russell. I lost his wrench that he would play the drum with. Also, for some reason, he has a really hard time holding his damn drum. I don't know if it's like a manufacturer error or what. Oh well. There's Noodle, 2D, Murdoch, amazing. Back here we have Noise in a box and Khal Drogo in a box. I don't feel like digging him out. He's in there. He's my favorite character from Game of Thrones, even though he dies early. And my sister gave me this Siamese cat salt and pepper shakers. This little guy is from Chinatown, San Francisco. This is something my sister had. I don't know where it came from. That pretty much sums it up. That's really all that's going on in here. I have my scooter, my bass amp, my camera bag, my boxers. Silk is so damn comfortable. Some horns up here. That's Eridan's and Kraxers, because I did not know where to put those. Then I have this lovely thing that I painted. It's watercolor and paint. It was probably 2007. Well, that's Hidari. So it's Hidari is shocked at something that Ramune said. Yeah, her name is Ramune. I know. I was a loser. Leave me alone. And he's like, oh, you don't mean it. I don't actually remember what they're talking about. I don't know what that says offhand. And she's like, wow, you have a big dick, and why did you stand up and your towel fell off? And then he realizes this, and he's like, ah. And then this guy's like, nice, or something. I don't know. Why did I write in kanji? I can't fucking identify that. I'll never know what it means. I forgot what his name was. Oh, Riku? I think that's what it says. I liked him a lot. He was supposed to be like very satanic. What a badass. Thank you guys for watching. I know that was a little chaotic, but I was really excited. I hope that it was entertaining in the very least. I hope that some of this stuff is relatable, because let's be real, we all got weird trinkets and odds and ends that have either no explanation or a very weird explanation, or somebody else just isn't going to understand the way that you do. And that is okay, because it's your thing to appreciate, and if somebody else does, well, that's good too. But if they don't, it's still your thing to appreciate. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time I put up a video. See you later. Bye!